outs, Gavi Sanchez of Rakuten came up. He gave up his first hit. This became a home run. In the same inning, he gave up another run. In the sixth, with one out and a runner on first, this was judged as a balk. Just after that, his breaking ball to Kazuo Matsui came a little too easily. Matsui got his ninth home run, driving in 2 runs. Rakuten beat SoftBank 4-3, stopping SoftBank's winning streak at 2. SoftBank manager Kimiyasu Kudo said Takeda must be more careful, giving up long hits as the season progresses. He said he wants Takeda to learn from today's loss.
Now the game between Seibu and ORIX. Seibu's starting pitcher Kazuhisa Makita had scored no wins the past 2 months. Today he skillfully used inside pitches. He allowed ORIX batters only 3 hits and no runs through 5 innings. In the sixth, Seibu batters took on the fearsome ORIX pitcher Brandon Dixon. With a runner on third, Ryota Wakita came up to bat for Seibu. He belted a hit that broke the balance of the game. Makita retained stable control through the latter part of the game. He gave up no runs through 8 innings and scored his 5th win. Seibu beat ORIX 1-0 for their 3rd victory in a row. Makita says he wants to build momentum and continue pitching well. Seibu manager Norio Tanabe told reporters he's pleased to allowed ORIX no runs through a difficult game and that he maintained good pace and rhythm.
In the second inning of the game between Nippon Ham and Lotte, Nippon Ham had a runner on base when Shohei Ohtani came up. He was starting as an outfielder for the first time in 10 days. It was a double base hit. He later said he wanted to be able to swing solidly. Nippon Ham added 2 more runs in this inning. In the third inning, 4th batter Sho Nakata faced Lotte's Ayumu Ishikawa. Nakata's been struggling against Ishikawa's pitches this season, but Nakata got his 23rd home run of the season. He widened Nippon Ham's lead by 4 runs. Nippon Ham's starter was Naoyuki Uwasawa. He skillfully threw some breaking pitches. Helped by the batters, he got his first win in about a month. Nippon Ham won 6-3 with good teamwork between its pitchers and batters. Nippon Ham manager Hideki Kuriyama said Lotte's starter was Ishikawa, so he thought the cleanup and batters before and after him needed to perform to get runs. He praised the batters, saying it was significant they were able to get 4 runs at the outset. Now in the Pacific League standings, the difference between the leader SoftBank and second place Nippon Ham is now 3.5 games.
Another MVP, Shogo Akiyama of Seibu, recorded another hit again and extending the streak of games with hits 27. The Japanese pass record is 33.
In the Central League, there are only 2.5 games separating the league leader and 5th place. Hanshin is at the top of league standings, facing Chunichi at the bottom. Hanshin has been on a 6-game winning streak. It faced Chunichi in Kurashiki. Minoru Iwata took the mound as starter. His sharp pitching allowed no runs. But the Hanshin batting order had a hard time hitting Shunta Wakamatsu. Hanshin went scoreless until the 6th inning. In the 7th, Hanshin's pitcher Iwata was in a pinch with 1 out and the bases loaded. Masahiko Morino was at bat as a pinch hitter. With 3 balls and 2 strikes, Morino hit a game-winning sacrifice fly. Chunichi defeated Hanshin 3-0. Hanshin lost the first of 3 games. Hanshin manager Yutaka Wada said pitcher Iwata did well. He said Hanshin will start from scratch after returning to Koshien tomorrow.
Now the game between the Giants and Yakult. In the 6th, the Giants were 3 runs behind. At bat was Yoshiyuki Kame, who was batting cleanup for the first time in his 7th year as a pro. His second hit of the day set up a scoring chance with bases loaded and 1 out. Hisayoshi Chono was up next. And here he connects for a lone drive. His triple put the Giants even with Yakult. Next at bat was Shinosuke Abe. And here Abe hits to the outfield. His sacrifice fly brought in the 4th run for the Giants. They made a strong comeback to win 5-4. Chono says he gave it a full swing. This is the first come-from-behind victory this season that the Giants have clinched after being behind by 3 runs. Giants manager Tatsunori Hara says he hasn't seen a towering hit like Chono's for quite some time.
Hiroshima is vying for its 5th straight win. Its starting pitcher Hiroki Kuroda took them out. At the start of the game with a runner on first, Kuroda faces Takayuki Kajitani. He belts a hit. Runner Takehiro Ishikawa attempts to score. Catcher Yoshiyuki Ishihara drops the ball and DNA scores a run. Yoshitomo Tsutsugo also belts double off Kuroda. He gives up 2 runs in the first inning alone. Meanwhile, Hiroshima batters struggled against starter Yasutomo Kubo. DNA wins 3-1 and puts an end to Hiroshima's winning streak. Hiroshima manager Koichi Ogata praised Kuroda's pitching despite an error that allowed DNA to score a run. He says errors stop the team's forward momentum. Now the Central League standings. The Giants are at the top of the league with an equal number of wins and losses. Hanshin also has the same number of wins and losses. DNA moved up a notch to tie with Yakult. They're now ranked 4th in the league.
Today marks the Tanabata Star Festival in Japan. Good night.
Now, this will be open after. So let's see these 3 different observers.